Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the World Ninja League Premier Series Season 3 qualifier at Rise at the Warehouse in Houston, Texas. This is the second qualifier of the Premier Series, and it is going to be course designed by Gwen Pham down in the Texas area. So many great things happening down there for the weekend. My name is Billy Dixon. I'm going to be one of your commentators for today, and I am joined by a very special guest. He's with us for the entire season on the elite side of things. Electric Enzo is in the booth. Enzo D. Ferrari Wilson, how are we feeling, mate? First American comp of Premier Series Season 3.
Billy, you took the words right out of my mouth. The first American comp of Season 3. I'm so excited to see what this course is going to be. I'm excited to see how these athletes take it on. We got some strong competitors coming in today.
Absolutely. Just looking at the competitor list that we've got right now, we've got a lot of strong names, but we're going to move straight into how these athletes got here. It is based on your national rankings on how all of these guys got into the Premier Series. We take the top 25% of athletes throughout the World Championships and their season standings. We take their results and we give them an invite to Premier Series, along with some other international people who may not have gone to the international championships, and that we have invited them over to their own home region competitions, more so for the international people. And the format of this competition consists of two courses. One is the placement course, which is first, and if you fall, your run is over. If you run out of time, it's over as well. And then we have the challenge course afterward. That has 2 retries per athlete and 1 retry per obstacle. So if you fall on an obstacle, then it's no problem, really. You can go back and attempt it again, but you can only do this twice and on different obstacles. If you fall after all your retries and time runs out, your run is finished. The placement course's purpose is to seed the run order for the next course, which is the challenge course. If you take the results of the placement course and you flip it from worst to best results, it'll determine the run order for the challenge course. And the challenge course's goal is to take the top 4 athletes in each division and qualify them for the Premier Series finals this year at Motus Ninjas on November 22nd and 23rd. Motus is one of the greatest gyms in the world at this point, located in Lee Summit, Missouri. It's gone through a massive overhaul throughout the past year, and I am really excited to see what competitions they've got for the world's best ninjas for the Premier Series finals. Enzo, it is going to be a ride for the rest of the season, but taking it back over to Rise, where we're at right now, we have 9 absolutely amazing elite level competitors. Let's have a little look at them.
They'll have the bigger ones, I think. Well, which one is that? Oh, those are the bigger ones. Okay. Yeah. Girls get the bigger ones too. I don't know if the girls are going to move any of them or not. I think they might. Where are? Where do those go? I don't know, but we'll figure that out.
Absolutely, Carrington Andrews, absolutely incredible. We have Jonathan Bainge as well, Isaiah Thomas, Ryan Cooper, Joseph Nolan, so many famous, strong names throughout the elite division today. Super happy that all of these guys are absolutely insane at what they do, and the people at Rise behind everything are absolutely insane. I'm very happy to see how things go on their end. So many elite level athletes throughout the entire world for Premier Series and getting their start in America. Just seeing what's the best they can do, you know, seeing how many of these guys are able to make it through to the Premier Series finals at Motus Ninjas this year. And for the elite male division especially, we're going to be seeing the top 4 athletes able to make it to Motus. It's going to be quite the tough battle, but all of these guys have the necessary skills to make it there. It's just a matter of time before we're able to tell who it actually is going to be. Now let's take a quick look at the obstacle list that we have got for our placement course right here. It consists of 6 obstacles. We start off with a couple of Bosu steps, then 2-part laches over the massive foam pit that Rise has, one of their best features. And then we go over to some fidget spinner laches, reminiscent of Premier Series finals in 2023 on the challenge course where they had those obstacles. And then the tramp ring, where we go up to a trampoline and get some action on some rings, and then a truss jump, which is a boot scoot basically underneath a door, where you go underneath it and then you hit your buzzer. Because these guys are the elite level athletes, though, it's going to be quite the ride to see what these guys are truly made out of in order to get the correct type of thing moving there when it gets to the challenge course.
Yeah, that is very true. And, since it's an elite course, there's going to be some elite level obstacles. And I'm excited to see if anyone's going to be able to complete it. This is going to be a great competition. Like you said, our first American competition of the year. As an American athlete myself, it's exciting to see.
Absolutely. Even as an international athlete myself, I'm from the UK. I'm very excited to see all of the American prowess, probably the strongest country in the world when it comes to Ninja because of so many people. One of the people I want to highlight first off is Carrington Andrews right here. One of our most famous elite female athletes, especially in recent years. At the top right there, you can see she was the NSC World Champion in Season 4 in the 2025 season, and I'm very excited to see if she's able to take home the Premier Series Finals champion as well. Any other names that speak out to you, Enzo?
Yeah, earlier I said Isaiah Thomas, Jonathan Dange, Ryan Cooper, my boy Joseph Nolan. Me and Joseph have been friends for like 5 years, so I'm excited to see him competing in elite. We got some great names out here.
Precisely so. I'm very excited to see all these guys go at it. It's going to be a very, very tight competition over here. All of these guys super, super great at what they do, mastering their craft over a segment of years. And I'm excited to see how all of their skills over the years can be put to the test for our first American Premier Series qualifier.
Yeah, Billy, and honestly, I'm specifically excited to watch Ryan Cooper run because he always puts on a show. Ryan has a crazy amount of power, and he's one of our smaller athletes, but he always attacks a course and does not let that stop him whatsoever. I mean, I've known him for a while, even when he was younger and even smaller. Like, he was able to take on courses and keep up with the pros, and he still does that to this day. So Ryan's one to look out for. I think he could go all the way.
Ryan is definitely one who can go all the way. He's broken out on the show in recent times as well, I believe, so I'm excited to see how that experience can come along here. Another name that many people will recognize is Isaiah Thomas. Enzo, you and Isaiah headed out to Italy a couple of months ago to train for some OCR stuff, and this guy can move extremely fast. I think he held the world record for a bit of time as well, so I'm excited to see, especially on the placement course, how fast Isaiah is able to go.
Oh, yeah, he sure did. I mean, speed is definitely his specialty, but he's very strong at burnout and challenge-style courses as well. So I'm excited. I think he's going to be able to take on both these courses and complete both of them. But if his 100-meter training has anything to say about it, I think he's going to be able to get one of the fastest times on this placement course.
Indeed so. I think we can see a lot of people get some clears on this placement course. I want to set some predictions, though, Enzo. What do you think will be the fastest time? Because throughout the younger divisions, I commentated personally the kids, the mature kids, and the preteens for this weekend. It was like a minute time limit, and they were moving really, really fast, but they were only coming up within like 5 seconds of getting the buzzer. They would hit the buzzer with like 5 seconds or less. Because these guys have established their craft over a multitude of years, what do you think is the fastest time we are going to get?
What was the time limit on the other course that you said?
It was a minute for the others.
A minute, okay. Well, I mean, we're the elite division. We got some super fast athletes. I feel like I always go with a pretty fast time here, but I'm going to say 35.
Precisely so. Hey, let's go. We have the commentator mention out here in the chat. Lovely stuff. Love to see it. All right, then. We are only a couple of minutes away from starting the placement course out here. Super, super close to starting some American greatness on this challenge course.
I'm so excited. I can hardly wait, Billy. I can hardly wait. The speed is just going to be elite. I love watching people send it on the placement course. So, I mean, like I said, 35, but did you have a prediction?
Ooh, okay. I got to think about this now. Okay.
Oh, we got to go quick because Carrington's up.
I'm not going to even think about it. I'm just going to let Carrington Andrews take the wheel out here and set the standard for all of these elite level athletes. One of the greats within the past year, the NSC champion for Season 4, Carrington Andrews is off and ready. One of the most predominant female athletes in the Texas area. PVC pipes Lincoln straight away.
All the way.
Super happy.
Very smooth. Just like very smooth links, getting good height, keeping it locked in. This is a smooth run so far.
You saw she got to the turnaround in about 20 seconds. And it's looking like things are looking very good for her. Only one more obstacle left. She's got to hook herself onto that door and then take a ring on a little pulley system and do a massive boot scoot over to the buzzer.
She's getting it set.
It doesn't look like...
Oh,
no, you cannot.
no.
It's barely possible to one swing that, I think. I saw a couple of people training before the... Not the elite athletes, but I saw a couple people who work at Rise and are just there to help out, try out that obstacle, and they were really close to just getting it in one swing. So I think it's a case of just boot scooting back and forth in order to just get there in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, you know, Billy, I've done an obstacle like that before, and you have to get a huge jump backwards because there's a lot of slack. So I'm excited to see how the rest of the athletes take it on, and Ava's up next.
Ava Boswell coming out of Kaufman, Texas. Out here, a lot of home representation. That's a common theme when it comes to the elite athletes in the Premier Series. They're representing their states very well, and Ava is representing her skills on these links right here. Super consistent throughout everything right there. And very fast
I love seeing
as well, not really gaining a lot of
full
height.
links. Yeah, these full links are great. Now it's all going to come down to this last move, Billy.
Nice move there, going with two hands at the same time on the rings. And with 30 seconds, she grabs onto the door. We just saw KK go down there. Okay, she's in no man's land at the minute, but we have a bit of an opportunity to swing on through. But it looks like the leg tap, unfortunately, was going to be her undoing, sadly, for Ava. Super incredible stuff, though. We got to the same point as KK as well.
Yeah, it just looks like you have to keep your feet up. So I think going in one swing is definitely the best way to do it. But if you can keep your feet up, you'd probably be able to pull it off with a couple extra swings. So, but that put Ava in first place for placement.
Indeed so. Happy days right there. Ava is going to be running last out of the two when it comes to the challenge course. But we are now going to be moving on to our elite male competitors. And first up is going to be one of the most famous ninja athletes in the entire world, Isaiah Thomas. First off, it looks like.
It looks like that. And Billy, I think I might want to change my time prediction just a little bit. Is the placement course this exact same?
It might be, but depending on... It looks like they're making a couple of adjustments. I can't tell for sure, but if we're staying at this camera angle for a bit, it might imply that things will change, but I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, got it. Well, yeah, if things are staying the same, then I could see a 25 out of some of our faster athletes. If things are changing, I'm excited to see what they're going to do.
Indeed so, and starting off the elite male division with a bang is going to be Isaiah. This guy knows how to move. I think we're going to see some interesting link action. Actually, no, I think it's going to be Jonathan Bainge up first.
Oh, no, he's just fist bumping him.
He's fist pumping him. Right, okay, that makes a lot of sense now. Isaiah...
I see Jonathan... I was going to say, I see Jonathan with the duck shirt on. He always wears the same duck shirt, and I love it. It's just ducks all over it. We'll see it when he runs. But Jonathan's always comes in with the style.
I love Jonathan's attire. Whenever he comes in with either some gold shorts or some ducks on his apparel, always a fun time when it's him and his outfit choices on the course. But in terms of Isaiah and his technique throughout this placement course, I'm excited to see what his linking technique is going to be, because he's very tall, he's very reachable, and so I'm interested to see how things work for him. But here he goes. He's on the start line, ready to go.
Okay, he's off. I think we're going to see some pull-throughs here very quick.
You can see he's just popping through, not particularly doing full links, and it's saving him a multitude of seconds. 10 seconds to the turnaround point.
Oh, my...
Isaiah!
No! What happened?
I think. What happened there?
Oh, no.
I think what happened is that he took a jump up. We can see those little pop-throughs right here. That's saving an immense amount of time. He jumped up.
Oh,
and it seems like he just lost his grip on the front swing.
Billy, I don't know if you paid attention to the time there, but he was 9 seconds up to that point.
I saw that as well. only like 51 or something. That was insane.
Yeah, that is crazy, but man, a shocking fail. But I mean, challenge is where it matters. So he's still got another chance on the next course.
Indeed so. That could mean if the rest of the elite male competitors don't live up to their standards by clearing or getting to the final obstacle, Isaiah could be running earlier. But now we turn the attention to one of the most famous ninja coaches of all time, Jonathan Bange.
Oh yeah, he's decked out in the duck outfit. I love it. Let's see how he does these links.
He's doing
Pulling
Isaiah's
through.
technique of just kind of popping through as well, with some full links to end it too. All working well for him. Jonathan pushing along. Now he makes to the turnaround point. It seems like there's only one ring and a bar.
Just one
That
ring and a
makes
bar.
sense. Okay, so and we still have the boot scoop move from before, and Jonathan
no.
Bange just comes up short.
That's a huge move. Wow. Because he got a lot of swing on that too. That is a huge
Yeah.
move.
Jonathan also seems to be one of our more built ninjas, very big, very muscly as well. And so I think he tried to use that to his advantage and make his way down there in only one swing. And even though it's on a bit of slack, doesn't particularly work out in the best of ways for him. But that's going to put Jonathan Bange in first place at the minute, in front of Isaiah Thomas on the run order for the challenge course. And next up we got Ryan Cooper, dude. Ooh, this is going to be a good one.
There's a big trampoline jump. I'm excited to see how Ryan takes this on. I mean, Ryan's put on some height over the past few years, so, you know, he's getting used to that new height that he's getting, and I think he's going to pull through these laches really quickly. I'm excited to see Ryan cook right now. Let's go. Let him cook.
Ryan Cooker, more like. Here he goes. Pushing along
There we
through
go.
the PVCs as
Smooth.
well as everything. Boom, boom, boom. Easy stuff there. 45 seconds as he makes his way out of the fidget spinners and he turns around. Makes the
Nice.
trampoline jump,
Yo, let's go.
Come on.
utilizing as little
Big
height
pullback
as
here.
possible. Saving time. How's his technique going to be on the boot scoot? Okay, he
backswing?
holds on to it. A lot of power.
Oh,
the bar is
nice.
utilized, and
The
Ryan
bar.
Cooper is our first clear of the competition right here for the elite division.
So
Super
much
well
power.
done to him. That's gonna bag him a later spot in the run order for the challenge course, and it's definitely well deserved.
He was able to use that kickback, and as you can see, when the strap hit the door, it was able to take out that slack, and he timed it perfectly to grab that bar. That was immaculate technique out of Ryan. That was great.
Oh, it was super, super well done. Just like that, we are coming over to the final 4 athletes of the elite male division on the placement course. We're going to be starting out with one of your mates, Enzo, Joseph Nolan.
Joseph Nolan, the man. You know, fun fact about him, his name on Instagram is Nolan's Rollin'. So I thought his name was Nolan for the longest time, and he never corrected me until I finally found out his name was Joseph. But Joseph's about to crush this course.
He definitely is.
Here we go.
Representing Rise on his shirt as well, representing the home gym representation. Love to see it. Joseph
pulling
is
through.
also popping through. Lovely stuff right here on the PVCs. Down, all well and good. Oh, look at that. Just quickly mashing throughout those fidget spinners and the big jump
Huge
to the
jump.
singular ring and the pullback.
Joseph, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Joseph. Big jump. Let's get a huge swing here.
One more backswing up to the bar. Oh, and he just misses
no.
it by a tad.
That's a huge move. That is close. Yeah, you just need like even more power than that. I think Ryan got a little more swing than Joseph, so that's why he was able to grab the bar. Maybe one more backswing would have benefited Joseph on that one.
I think it might have, you know, or maybe it was the front swing as well, just trying to leave the ring at the correct time. But he was 2 seconds faster on the millisecond right there compared to Jonathan Bange. So he has the upper edge when it comes to the run order for the challenge course, as we are now moving on to the third to last competitor on the placement course. It's going to be Eric Zapf.
And he's representing the Kingdom Ninja, Daniel Gill, who's a very fast athlete. So let's see if we can get some of that power on this run.
Here he goes, popping through. Not a lot of full links right here, but the consistency is within every bar he takes on. Very fast throughout the fidget and trapeze. Takes the jump up to the singular ring and reaches back, pulling back, ready for that boot scoop from the door.
Nice. Big swing. It looks like he's got a lot of power. Oh, he's spinning,
He's
though.
turning. Redirects
get
himself
straight.
quite quickly.
Oh!
No!
Wow. Wow. He almost did. He did a 360 spin on one of those. Yeah, that's hard to recover from.
Yeah, that might have thrown him off a lot when it came to it. So I think if he had more of a straighter approach and maybe just turning back on the backswing to get a bit more power from his legs, that would have suited him a bit more. But Eric Zapf currently in 3rd place on the placement course. Very well done as well.
Yeah, just went right in the middle of Joseph and Jonathan right there with 20 seconds. Everyone is very close on this course. I think I like how the last obstacle is the crux. Everyone's just pushing as hard as they can there, and then if they get it, they break through and can get that better run order for challenge. But Jackson's up next.
Here we go, Jackson Polasek representing Rise at the Warehouse as well. Familiar with the height of this foam pit, one of Rise's best features in my opinion, as he's jumping and popping along through each hold that he sees.
Very, very smooth run so far. This is home gym. Let's see if he can get this last move.
Yes! There we go!
Jackson! 21?
Immense time save.
21?
Look at that time!
Killed it.
Bruh.
Go, bud.
Oh my gosh, I don't think that was in anyone's predictions. That's
Absolutely
crazy.
not. I did not know that was going to be feasible. The one boot scoot swing underneath the door to the buzzer is not an easy feat. And, oh my gosh, Jackson.
He made it look
coming
easy.
in. Exactly. He must be very proud of himself, being the first person to get that boot scoot first try. Absolute immense.
Insane. I mean, yeah, just top time by far. And John Lash is our final runner. Let's see if he can push that time.
Here he goes, John Lash. Magnolia, Texas is where he's representing, age 17, skipping bars and
he's
hopping
pulling.
along through at the fastest
Wow.
pace. Look at this, Enzo. I'm loving it. Only a
Very
second and a
smooth.
half behind Jackson to this pace. I think he's also looking for a top
jumping
time
back.
to clear with.
Oh,
One
backswing.
backswing. And he's also
Oh, the three.
turning.
Oh, no! So close! No!
Imagine
no!
how good that would be.
Dude, that would have been sick. That would have been so
One-handed
sick.
save. That one-handed save would have been incredible as well. The fall. Look at how fast he was going. We'd never see that.
Oh my gosh! Literally an inch away. If he was so close to being able to grab that, but still puts him in 3rd place, the fastest time that was not a clear.
Got me all sweaty now watching all these very fast runs. It's like the energy is transferring through my screen back here in England. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be your fixed placement course leaderboard. And what this is going to mean is for the challenge course, if we flip this leaderboard and have Isaiah Thomas at number 1, that is going to be your run order for the entirety of the challenge course. It's going to be very interesting to see people like Isaiah Thomas and Jonathan Bangeby this early, but I'm very excited to see the grand scheme of everything and how everything is going to turn out for this challenge course. A lot of insanely hard obstacles about to be conquered.
Yeah, and honestly, so yeah, some unexpected results on this placement course. Crazy, crazy results. But challenge is where we're going to see who's going to end up moving on to the Premier Series finals. And yeah, taking another look at the female leaderboard, we have Ava in 1st place and Carrington in 2nd place. You reverse those, and that is our challenge course run order. So yeah, that's going to be exciting, Billy.
Absolutely. Super, super excited. I'm also looking right here in front of things. The PVCs are being applied differently, I think. But regardless, it's looking very, very tough for all of these guys when they get to the PVC pegs right here. I'm not too sure if that's going to be differentiated in any different way for both of the divisions, but regardless, I'm excited to see how things go. It looks like they're fetching one more peg or one more sleeve.
Yeah, possibly some sort of Iron Maiden type obstacle. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder if for the males they'll only have 2 sleeves and they'll have to go all the way down.
Yeah. Regardless, though, we are going to be back with you in due time. It looks like a lot of PVCs are coming through at Rise this weekend, and I'm loving it personally. A lot of dexterity in the fingertips and forearms. But regardless, we are going to be taking a short break, so everything is all set up and ready to go for the challenge course here at Rise. We will be seeing you guys very shortly for the challenge course.
See y'all then.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, seal and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my truck at? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalk! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab trucks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
Alright everybody, welcome back to the World Ninja League Premier Series Season 3 qualifier out here at Rise at the Warehouse in Houston, Texas. My name is Billy Dixon. I am joined alongside the amazing Electric Enzo out here in the commentary booth. We just wrapped up our placement course about 20 minutes ago, and we are only moments away from commencing our challenge course.
Hey, you're playing. And then dismount, climb up truss, climb up, get on top platform, and then same drop back thing. You're gonna.
Precisely so. We start out with some split rails decision. We have two routes that you can go on some balance rails. Then we traverse through some rings and some holds that will definitely be buffed for our athletes. And then a rope to a slack line, and then jumping over to some steps, which is very, very difficult. We saw a lot of people use their retries on that one in the previous division for the rope slack jump, and then some kind of spider flip action on the floating steps, which is crazy, and then the cliff laches, which I think don't even involve cliffs. I think it's more like a thin road signs type obstacle, which is going to be interesting to see only halfway through the challenge course. And then the padlocks have been a nuisance the entire time throughout the Premier Series, and especially the World Championships in Stage 2. And then the blind catch is going to be happening out here. We have a boot scoot underneath a door, and then you go up and catch a UFO in order to traverse over to your finish platform. And then you've got the pegs. You start out with a PVC pipe on that far bar that we can see right here, and then you slide it all the way down to the pegboard, and you move along through up it with some PVCs on those pegs as well, which is crazy. And then we have the cliffs and vertical limits. The vertical limits haven't really been utilized a whole lot throughout the weekend, but for the Elite Division, we know that they are going to be included. And then we finish with the Stronghold, which has been it's been a killer, essentially, for a lot of the people throughout the divisions. It's basically the same lache lane as earlier above the foam pit, but you also have some vertical holds, which have been an absolute menace to society within the Rise at the Warehouse competitions right here. And that is your challenge course. It's going to be sick.
This is a legit course, Billy. We got some tough competitors who are going to be able to take it on, and I'm excited to see if we get any clears.
I think a couple clears are on the table, but whilst we're here, we've got a bit of time to spare before we start with the challenge course. So we're going to take a trip back to Australia for last week's competition, and we're going to have a look at some of the most memorable moments. We had Kyle Holt. This was at Geelong Ninjas in Victoria, Australia. It was absolutely immense to see an amazing start to the Premier Series competition out here for 2025, and Kyle Holt showed it up with an incredible clear in the kids male division, which was sick. Lila Stone then came in on the challenge course with a full clear in the kids female division. And so it was absolutely insane to watch, absolutely immense. And then we came through along with more very tough obstacles for the Australians to conquer, which they did incredibly well. Jai Whitby in the teens division was a menace, just quickly matching along through every single thing he saw, getting buzzers in both the placement course and the challenge course. One of the greatest Australians in the country right here, Jai Whitby, one to look out for in the coming years, I think, when it comes to getting elite level championship titles. And then this is with the elite division. We saw Kari Whitby, Enzo, you'll remember this, getting a bit of an injury and then overcoming it on that spinning log.
Yeah, I think I mentioned this is one of my favorite moments because that was a bad injury. I mean, she was on the floor and then ended up going for that dive roll, moved on, and made it pretty far into the course. And then Yaiji on this dismount on the cookies, the box flipped, but he still made it. That was awesome. And yeah, Yaiji had a really strong run at that competition. And then Luke Schmitzer, probably one of the highlights of the competition, getting that wall first try and just breaking through when no one could do it.
Precisely
and
so.
Riley.
Luke and Riley. That was a tough mega wall to conquer at the end of a long course like this one. And because it was a very slippy one as well, it definitely made for a bit of a challenge. Like even see here, Riley had to take a bit of a time to properly get ready to psych himself up ready for that wall clear, but he got it in the end, and that led Riley and Luke getting full clears on the challenge course in Australia. But now taking it back into the present moment, we're at Rise.
We are at Rise. And, last little note back for Geelong Ninjas. It was crazy because that warped wall ended up being the deciding factor, because even though Riley got it second try, he ended up winning because he was faster through the rest of the course. It was a crazy, crazy showdown between him and Luke. But now, into the challenge course, like you said, and Carrington is going to kick it off as our first runner.
KK Carrington Andrews is such an incredible ninja in her own right. We can see here she is one of the greatest ninjas in the world at the moment. She was able to get the championship title for NSC Season 4, which is definitely no easy feat. A lot of all-round dexterity in every single ninja component that you can get, putting it all together, and Isaiah Thomas is flying by the camera as well. But KK, absolutely incredible stuff from back earlier in the year at NSC. Premier Series is still an open championship though, so we're going to see if Carrington Andrews is going to be able to put up a top time on this challenge course and get over to Motus.
Well, yeah, I think if anyone can do it, Carrington can, and we have some strong athletes coming up later. Like I said, Billy, I can hardly contain my excitement. It's challenge. This is where the stakes get high. This is where we're deciding who's moving on to Motus, and it's just going to be intense. There's going to be some crazy runs. Isaiah flying through the camera again.
I love this. This is great to see just the behind the scenes of what the ninjas do before a challenge course. This is accurate to everything, and Jonathan Baines is doing it too. Lovely.
They got to be practicing for a specific move. I think it might be the boot scoot.
It's possible, actually, if they're going like an underbar strategy.
Yeah, it looks like
training it.
No, I
Ryan
love.
Cooper's going to give it a try as well. It looks like.
I love watching. I love watching ninjas warm up because it's so funny. Like one person will be over in the corner, like visualizing, whispering to themselves. There's a group of people all doing some random move. One guy's like cranking out pull-ups and like mumbling to himself. Like everyone's doing their own thing. They have their own pre-comp ritual, but for the best athletes, it ends up working out.
Absolutely. We are about a minute and a half out, just clearing the course, getting all ready to go. I believe the timer for this challenge course over the course of this weekend has been set to around 4 minutes because there's a lot of moving about throughout the gym. I don't know if it's going to be buffed for these guys, but let's say it stays at 4 minutes. What do you think the hypothetical fastest time could be, Enzo?
Ooh, I mean, Billy, you've been watching more than me this weekend. You've been commentating, so I'm going to let you go first, and I'm going to go based off your time. What do you think?
I'm thinking if we go very fast in this challenge course, absolutely nothing stopping whatsoever, I think that one of our faster competitors is definitely able to probably get around 2 minutes if they go full pelt. But we're talking probably no breaks, no breathing, no nothing, just going straight at it on every single obstacle, which you got to take some breaths before it, just psyching yourself up for the boot scoot that we can see right in front of us takes a bit of time to properly get used to. But regardless, I think maybe 2 minutes is the hypothetical fastest, but in terms of what we could see, I'm willing to bet maybe 2:30, maybe 2:45.
You know what, Billy? I like to go a little bit ambitious, and I'm going to say 2:15. And that's my prediction. We're gonna see a 2:15. I'm calling it right now. Yeah, I could be wrong, but you guys, if you're in the chat right now, you guys can let me know if you think that's stupid, if it's too fast. But I could see it. I could see it happening.
Very true. I think 2:15, especially for people like Isaiah Thomas, very fast ninjas out here, and your mate Joseph Nolan, very fast as well. Ryan Cooper too. Jackson we saw, as well as Josh Lash. John Lash even getting in and getting fast placement course times. But we are going to be kicking off the challenge course with the reigning NSC champion here. It's going to be Carrington Andrews.
We are getting straight into it. Some nice smooth pulls on these first few obstacles.
Here she goes. It's time for the rope slack step right here. Moving along through very fast.
Yeah, back-to-back slack lines in competitions. I love seeing that OG obstacle come back.
Now she's turned herself around, ready to go for the floating steps, and she's also very tall for the elite female division, and she's just able to reach on out through every hold, which is good for her.
Yep, made it look
Now
easy.
here we go.
Yeah, she's conserving energy with that as well.
Indeed so. Now this is the road signs update. Ooh, very nice. We started with some road signs and then this kind of like just quick cliff catch almost. When it goes down, you have to be braced on for impact. So yeah, very, very exciting to see in the Elite Division. Now KK is going to psych herself up for the padlock, then generate a lot of sideways momentum to grab onto a PVC fidget spinner.
This is where the difficulty starts to ramp up. Let's see if she can get this grab. She's going for it. Nice.
Ooh, one-sided as well. Very much a lot of power and grip going into that specific hold. Now she's taking a bit of a breath. Grant Kinningham by her side too.
You know, Billy, I think that one-sided approach is a good move because it takes away some of that spin. Cause it's kind of lock into place when you grab one side. As you can see, it kind of tilted down slightly, and that makes the spin less. That was a smart technique.
Absolutely. Now KK gearing back towards the edge of those wooden platforms. Deep breath.
Here we
Come
go.
on, hold it. All the way up.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is a tall UFO. That is very up there. This is almost a enhanced version of what we saw in the placement course.
Pretty much at this point. I'm thinking now, looking at it, we could see a couple people go the other way and almost like facing forward off of the boot scoop.
Yeah.
And then having a better grasp at maybe looking just up at the UFO. We could see that, but regardless, KK is going to go the standard way again. Can she make it? Yes!
There we go. Locked it in. That was very good. Spinning around a little bit.
Here she goes. Needs to take a massive lachey over to that side pole and links on down. Very nice. Now she's going to start out with the pegs, and it looks like we are using the lachey bar and then upward to the regular pegs along with the PVCs.
Lots of PVCs in this course. Let's see. She pulled through the hard part. Let's get out of here now.
Just that hand. Get that black box.
Big dismount. And she's out, Billy.
Very, very good. Now then, when it comes to these cliffs and vertical limits, I'm interested to see what the layout for it is going to look like. These elite level athletes have been training cliffs and VLs for a long time, and we're going to be starting out with the VL out here. 90-degree lock off coming in.
That ring. You gotta squeeze that ring.
Looks like a reach. And now another one. KK is a very strong grip athlete, so this isn't surprising me how she's moving through this.
Come on, let's get that dismount.
Now then, it's important to keep a look at the time. We've got 30 seconds as KK Andrews is coming
Nice.
into the final obstacle with a retry intact, but it's going to be very, very close. She has to make this perfectly first try if she wants to have a look at the buzzer at the end of the course. She gets the first PVC. Now this very thick cylinder she can't grab onto.
12 seconds left, though, Billy. If she can do a couple links at the start, maybe. She's going to have to go quick, though.
If we see a KK Andrews timeout at the edge of the buzzer, I'm gonna cry, mate. But here we go. She's linking stuff, conserving time. Can she grab on? Yes, caps it.
Close it. Come on, get out of there.
She's gonna run out of time.
Oh,
no! KK Andrews.
So close.
She
So
had it,
close.
lad.
Oh, my gosh. That was a very strong run all the way through. Had to only use one retry on that UFO, got through it when it really mattered, got to that last obstacle, used the retry, almost got it, but timed out right at the end. Very strong run from KK.
Absolutely. She was moving at a very solid pace as well. So I think if she just went a little bit faster, she would have had time. But considering how much of a pumpy course this can be, then I don't entirely blame her. It's a very, very tough course to get through.
It sure is, and that puts the pressure on Ava. That was a very strong run, but she knows what she has to do if she wants to beat KK. She's got to get to that last obstacle faster or complete the course.
Indeed so. Here goes Ava Boswell coming in now through the precision balance, and now she's moving through the traverse as she swiftly even moves onto the rope slack jump. Sights herself up. Very nice.
Very smooth. Doesn't even use the ring. Just jumping straight to the cliffs. Let's see how she attacks this.
Separating her legs. Very, very nice. Now then, she's going to chalk up and get ready to go for the roadsides into the cliffs.
Yep, this is where the difficulty starts to go up a little bit. This cliff drop is one of the first hard moves in the course. So we'll see how Ava handles it. Here we go. Gearing up for it.
Very nice control. Kind of pops it down and gets it into place before properly gripping on. And that's saving Ava a bit of time. She's 3 seconds ahead of KK to this obstacle, but she's chalking up, getting ready to go for the padlock.
This padlock move is very tough, and I'm interested to see if she goes for both sides or one side like KK did. Got to get that swing straight, though, before she goes for that lâché.
Here we go. Ava Boswell gets the grab on both of the PVCs. Got to be careful to not peel, but she makes it.
That was a great grab. Like, yeah, you can see how those PVCs spin. She was able to hold on. But now, Billy, this is kind of what it all comes down to. This boot scoot is a huge move on an extremely precise UFO grab. So we're going to see how this one goes.
Ava backing up, getting ready to go. Tightens up the core and nearly had it. Extended her entire body upward, but just not enough height in the grand scheme, I think.
It looks like she extended maybe slightly too early on that. If she could hold that boot scoot position for maybe a split second longer, then she'll get the height for that UFO. But it's easier said than done.
Absolutely. A lot of bravery coming into this. You're moving at very high speeds in the air, up and down, every direction. Can Ava redeem herself on this retry? Okay. Interesting strategy. She could jump off and just let go. Oh, but she whiffs it, sadly. You could see her hands kind of flopped as they got to the top. She really wanted to grab high using every single inch of her fingers. Sadly, to no avail.
It is such a precise grab, a very hard obstacle. That's definitely going to be one that gives the rest of our competitors trouble, but a very strong run from Ava up to that point.
Very well done
there
to both
So
KK
close.
and Ava. Very solid runs from both of them. That's going to put both of them in the contention for the Motus Finals for the Premier Series in November. We're going to see them there. They did very well. Super happy about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Congrats to both athletes. KK taking first place, Ava taking second. And now we're going to be moving into the male category. And our first runner is Isaiah Thomas. And I'm very excited to see how he sets the pace for the rest of these athletes.
And literally set the pace. It is going to be quite the fast run, I'd assume, from Isaiah. Not only is he very fast, but he is super grippy. So when it gets to later on in the course, where you have a lot of grip endurance, when it comes to the pegs and also the vertical limits and the cliffs, it's going to be a ride. Seeing Isaiah Thomas absolutely crush it.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I'm excited to see if there's going to be a couple changes in between the male and female course. I assume the cliff and vertical limit line is going to have an upgrade. I see them moving around back there. I'm excited to see what they changed.
Ooh, yeah, you make a good point, actually. Due to it being the elite male division, definitely the most sought after in terms of viewership, looking at the stats and everything. It is, everyone is well aware that the hardest obstacle courses in Premier Series and all of the WNL courses for that matter are widely renowned as the elite male courses as well. So I'm excited to see how all 6 of these guys are going to face it. But it is a battle now. We have more than 4 people. We have got to think about there are only 4 of them that can go to Motus. I wish it could be all 6 due to how great they all are, but all of them are going to be battling for that top 4 position for the Motus Finals.
Yes, they are. And it is going to be a battle at that. And, you know, our fastest athlete, Jackson, kind of a dark horse in that placement course. I'm excited to see how he takes on the course after watching everyone else.
Where are we starting this? Question 2. First 2? Yeah.
Just setting up the last couple of moments right here. Setting up everything ready to go. And it looks like we should be ready. I think I see Isaiah on the start line. Possibly. We could be switching at any given time. You can see
Yep,
Jonathan Baines
you see
just
Jonathan.
making sure.
Yep. And while we wait, we're about to start, but in the chat, guys, how many elite male clears do you think we're going to see? Let us know in the chat, because we got 7 competitors. So how many do you think will clear? Just drop that in the chat and we'll see who's right.
Also important to note that our second competitor of the elite male division is going to be Jonathan Baines. Now, statistically, Jonathan is one of the most consistent Premier Series ninjas out here. He's made it out to the finals both times for Premier Series 1 and 2. Season 1 at Ferox and Season 2 at Lifeforce. He's definitely going to be looking for that third ticket back to go free for free on finals. I'm very excited to see how Jonathan in particular is able to attack this course, because he coaches a lot of people in the Texas area, and I'm excited to see how all of these guys are going to be able to do it. But Jonathan, hoping to see if his coaching skills can definitely come out as expected when it comes to it. Oh, look at this. If you see that, I think that might be, no, it's not Caden. It's someone who works at Rise on the team adjusting the final vertical hold, and it looks to be even thicker than what the females had.
It's a cowbell, it looks like. That is crazy.
Way.
That's gonna be. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a tough grab. And yeah, what you were saying about. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you go, Billy.
I was gonna say, if you're not allowed to cap it, if you're not allowed to use the top half, then you are very, very, very. You're putting yourself at risk of falling quite easily, because if you are just doing the roundhouse grip, almost just going around, you're using all of your hands, and at the very end of the course, you are gonna be spent, dude. It's gonna be insane.
Absolutely, and this is a very grip-intensive course, as we always see at Rise. So, like, by the end of the course, you're right. Like, this is a move that all of our athletes could do fresh, but as the 10th obstacle, it's gonna be extra tough. And like what you were saying about Jonathan, I want to circle back. He's probably going to be coaching Isaiah out there. So he's going to be going from coaching straight to competing back to back. And I think it's going to be a 1-2 punch. I think we could see 2 clears out of Isaiah and Jonathan.
Absolutely. Both of them had some unfortunate slip-ups on the placement course. They know that they have a lot more to offer when it comes to showcasing their skills on a Premier League competition such as this one. So I'm hyped to see their results and their technique throughout each obstacle as well, and how it's going to be adjusted.
And I see a couple people in the chat right now. We asked how many clears I think would be. We have 3 and 4, which, if it's 4, that's over half. So that'd be crazy.
Precisely so. All right, here we go. We are now starting out on the first competitor of the challenge course. It's going to be the flyboy, Isaiah Thomas, and he is off, not wasting any moves. We know him well.
Flyboy is cooking. We already know he wants to set the pace, kind of put some fear in the other competitors' hearts, and he's moving quickly, skipping the ring and going straight into the floating steps. One-arm swing.
On a cliff. That is rare.
He's flexing on the competitors right now.
I think he is. Now, in the past couple of months, Isaiah has been focusing on a... Oh, wait a second!
That's different, Billy. That's different.
That is very different. Hold up. We have 2 road sign moves now. That is absolutely immense. Now, Isaiah is going to take a bit of time to chalk up and get ready for the next set of obstacles. This padlock obstacle is next.
Yup, building that swing quickly. And it looks like you have to catch the splat. But that was a great grab.
Oh, hold up.
And now you have to pull up straight to the boot scoot.
The muscle up with the forearms required?
That was sick.
That's
it looks like it. That is sick. That's one of the coolest techs I've ever seen in a comp.
Absolutely. Isaiah now very
Come on,
tall.
Isaiah.
Could be able to get it. Hold up.
Oh,
he just has to hold on.
Did he just skip it? Oh my gosh.
I don't even think it's there, first off.
Oh, wow. Well, he made that look easy, and now it's on to Iron Maiden, just like I predicted, Billy. Just like I predicted.
Iron Maiden on a challenge course is lovely to see right here, Enzo.
And he's making it look easy.
The aggression that we are seeing out of Isaiah Thomas right now is obscene.
Oh,
hold up. Okay.
No. Okay.
I think he just had
It's-
too much momentum coming off of it.
Yeah, he's going to have to get this first try now, which isn't ideal. But Isaiah's very good at cliffs and vertical limits. I don't think it should be a problem for him. And it's not going to waste too much time. So let's see how he attacks this.
Time is ticking down. He's looking at things as they are. Gonna hold out.
Are you going to have to
already.
flip this? It looks like it's going to be a tail whip move.
Oh, yeah, I love this one.
All right, here we go. Is this the first time we've seen this in a comp?
I think it is, and he gets it! The
Oh my
VL tail flip from Isaiah
Hold on.
Thomas.
Hold on. Oh my gosh. He's just got to get this dismount, it looks like. Come on.
No way. Isaiah
out of
makes
there.
it. Oh
Clean.
my gosh.
Man 35.
Last obstacle, we're going to see that cowbell now. Like you said, after that, after those obstacles, this is going to be a very hard move. But I think Isaiah can do it. You can see him stretching his fingers out, getting ready for this last big move.
Yeah.
I'm kind of nervous for him. He knows that it's the end of quite the long course out here at Rise. He's chalked up a lot because he knows he's going to need all the help he can get on this course. And he's not even reverse catching the PVC. Oh my gosh!
He's got
Isaiah
it. No
Thomas
top out.
is able to hold it.
Come on, get out of there.
No way,
Buzzer.
Isaiah!
That's
Yes!
a clear. That's a clear sub 3 minutes, 2:59.77. What a run, Billy. What a run.
That is immense. Isaiah Thomas. Unfortunate slip up on the placement course, and now he leads that up with one of the best runs I've ever seen from him.
That was crazy. Billy, I think the other competitors are scared right now watching that.
Surely.
They have to be. But yeah, getting that tail whip first try, I mean, that's insane. Absolutely insane.
Getting the tail whip move first try, it is insane. I'm still astonished on everything we just saw. Those final 4 obstacles are insane. Going from
That's
a
brutal.
massive boot scoot, Iron Maiden, a tail whip with vertical limits and cliffs, then followed by a massive cowbell hold is obscene.
Billy, this is why I can't compete at Rise, because they put vertical, like my least favorite obstacles are vertical limits and lockoffs, and it's their whole course. So if I went there, I'd be cooked, Billy. I'd be cooked.
I think we all would be.
I'm sticking to commentating when it comes to Rise.
Oh, me too.
They always have the most grip-intensive courses. It's crazy to watch these athletes take it on. And Jonathan
Okay, then.
is up next.
Here we go. Jonathan Baines, one of the most famous ninja coaches in the world, let alone his home state of Texas, hoping to get back to the Premier Series finals for the 3rd year in a row. He's going to take a second opportunity here at the rope slack. Gets that balance. All well and good from Jonathan so far.
I like the extra backswing, though. You want to make sure you're locked in on these early obstacles. No mistakes. He's just moving through. Oh. 1 foot save there.
Here he goes. Jonathan reaches up. Oh my goodness me!
No.
So they have to utilize the back half of the board. And it doesn't look like it's a very thick cliff either.
But he can definitely do that. It looked like he just whiffed one of his hands there. I mean, the cliffs are the same color as the board, so it might be a little hard to see, and it's a reverse grab at that. But he's going to get it locked in on the second try.
Here he goes. Jonathan
Yep.
really needs to hone in right here. Gets it this time with the one-handed swing down. And with 3 minutes left, that did take up a bit of time, in all fairness, that retry. And now he's going to get a go
obstacle
on road signs right here.
Flip it.
Pulls it. No!
Wow.
Jonathan.
That's a hard move.
It is a
Man,
hard
this
move.
course is brutal. This course is brutal. All right, that reset timer is going now, and let's see if he can get it on the second try. It's a precise move here, Billy.
You can see him. He's trying to visualize it. The pull up and then grab it. Static
Here we
for
go.
the first one. Really needs to hone in all of his energy to catch it. Jonathan Baines!
Oh, that's it.
He's down.
No, he's down. That is a brute. I think Isaiah's a deceiving first runner because he made the obstacle look easy, but that is not an easy obstacle whatsoever.
Absolutely. It is cruel. Everything past the slack line is very, very cruel. And that has been made apparent right here with Jonathan's unfortunate early exit right there. Going to place him behind Isaiah in the grand scheme of the leaderboard with our 5 remaining elite male competitors waiting to go. The first of which being Eric Zapf.
I'm not going to lie, Billy. Those predictions in the chat with 4 clears, I'm not too sure about that now after watching this course. I mean, if anyone wants to change their number, this is your last chance because now you get to see the course.
I mean, who knows? It could stay at 1 or we could get to an extra couple. You never know.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Eric is trying right now, so let's see what he does.
Here goes Eric. Going to take another callback. I'm wondering if it's actually been moved further ahead. I think it might have been.
It looks like...
Oh, no! The foot slip
no.
From Eric.
Oh, no. This is not an obstacle you want to fail once because it puts the pressure on a balance obstacle, so he's got to get it locked in here.
There is that, and it also does waste a retry in general for later on in the course, possibly. Eric really needs to hone in his balance. Moving along through... No!
No!
We're going out early now. Oh, my goodness.
That's a shocking fail. You can see that rope stretches out just to the very end of that slack line, so you really can't get your balance set, and you kind of have to just go for it. And both times it just looked like he was a little bit off, and that foot just slipped on the first one, and then the second one, it was that balance. Man.
Oh, wow. Very, very, very... This is not really the best sign when it comes to the grand scheme of everyone. Isaiah Thomas with an incredible clear, though, must be said. But Jonathan, and then we also had Eric, too, just going down very, very early on, utilizing retries early on in the course. Hopefully that doesn't continue on throughout the rest of our competitors. We've got 4 competitors left, the first of which is going to be Joseph Nolan. This is your boy, Enzo.
Yes, my boy Joseph. He's gotta attack the course, get past those early tough obstacles so he can get deeper in the course because Joseph's got great grip strength. Like, I think if he gets to that vertical limit, he's got a decent chance as long as he moves through the start of the course the way he wants to. But yeah, now I think he understands the difficulty of this course. Isaiah was a deceiving first runner, but now he knows that any obstacle can take you out. So he's going to take a methodical approach, I think, but also use that speed that he can. So let's see how he attacks the slack line.
Here goes Joe, utilizing the rope to its full extent.
Yep.
3:40 Perfect. On the clock as he makes his way through. Now coming into the next obstacle. Took out Jonathan Bainge at the very end right here.
180.
Steps. Ooh, nice 180. I don't think we've seen that.
Yeah, let's see if he goes for the static here. Yep, that's the move, I think.
Goes for the
Just static. Get out of there.
Going with the immediate backswing as well. Really need to do that on small cliffs like that. But now for the road signs. Joseph Nolan coming in.
Come on, Joseph. Come on. Yes, there we go.
Super well done.
He made it look easy, honestly. He hit it, pulled it straight in, and yeah, he didn't even slip at all in the nunchucks. But now he's on to padlock.
Indeed so. He's got to take this move from that swinging shelf and channel in a lot of horizontal momentum for this wingnut-esque move onto the splat hold, and he gets it.
Nice. But here we go, onto the 2 wooden boards with the muscle up.
Gets the grab on one of them. Gonna have to get the muscle up, utilizing the forearms here. One of the funniest moves, in all honesty. We've never seen this before, I don't think.
I think it's sick, though. It's so cool. Like, the elevated dismount platform, you have to climb up to it. Rise is out here innovating, and I love to see it. But now, it's time for this boot scoot. And I bet Joseph is shaking in his boots a little bit, because this is not an easy obstacle.
Absolutely. I also wouldn't be surprised if some future qualifiers take inspiration from this. We see a lot of boot scoots nowadays, including one from Joseph that's going to be happening right now.
Come on, Joseph. Let's see it.
Gonna let go and push on through.
Oh, there is something. Is it a cliffhanger?
It might be a very small cliffhanger or a fingerboard or something like that.
We need an angle on that. But that is insane. That is an insane move. I think if Joseph gets enough backswing, he could be able to skip it like Isaiah did. But I wonder what he'll go for on this second attempt.
Indeed so. Time is ticking, though, so in the grand scheme of the course, I don't know if time is going to fully hold up, but on this boot scoot, it's what matters at the minute.
Oh, it is. It's a small cliffhanger. It looks sloped as well. Wow.
Ooh, a sloper after a boot scoot is insane.
Insane. Rise is pulling out all the stops. But a strong run from Joseph up to that point made road signs look easy. Padlock in one go. So that puts him in second place right now.
Absolutely. Very consistent in his time spent on the obstacles as well throughout it. It's just that boot scoot, man. Claims another victim of the weekend right there onto that little sloper-esque edge right there. But with that result from Joseph, that's going to land Isaiah Thomas in contention for Premier Series champion still, as he's officially going over to Motus in November. But John Lash is next up, hoping to join that elite group.
Yeah, these next few runs will decide. Right now, Joseph's sitting in a good spot, but if these next few runs are great, it could knock him down. And you know John wants to qualify as well. He had a very strong placement run. He was probably the fastest we saw through those PVC links. So we'll see how that speed. Yeah, we'll see how the speed holds up here. But he's got to get through the slack line first.
Ooh, I think that's going to be a retry.
Yeah.
The foot tap on those steps and also the fall. The
Third obstacle.
Yeah, not particularly the best place to be using a retry.
No, this is they ramp up the difficulty very quickly on this course, but let's see if John can lock this in for attempt number 2. Nice.
Yes, there we go.
Yep.
Gets it
there we
on
go.
the retry. And now 3 minutes and 18 seconds left as he swings diagonally over to the flying shelf right here.
He's moving smoothly. He's using the back and getting out of there.
Boom.
Nice, chalking up for the road signs. Boom, exactly. Let's see how he handles this. Come on.
Very high front swing and back swing. And pops it through immediately with ease. There we go. John Lash.
Made it happen.
Officially halfway through the course now. With 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. He's chalking up, getting ready to go for the padlock out here. Should be okay. Is definitely one of the best in terms of generating momentum in any direction we see out here. John gets the grab on the splat.
Yeah, very good momentum change. Let's see if he can get this big move. He's got it locked in. Yeah, that was easy for him.
Now he's going to dip and pull up using his forearms. He's going to use his knees as well. A very unorthodox move if you haven't thought this out correctly either.
Yeah, and he's a little bit behind Joseph's pace, so he's going to want to clear this obstacle to put himself in a good spot. If he does that, he's going to lock himself in as for a qualification spot for Motus. So here we go. This is the big move. Let's go, John.
Here he goes. Gets the massive grab. Unfortunately, no.
Man, I think this puts into perspective how impressive it was that Isaiah did that skip.
Yeah, I think the skip might actually be the most optimal way to go about it at this point, because if no one has made that cliff move so far, going for the bar afterward might be the optimal way to go about it if you can get enough hit height.
I think that's what I would do, Billy. It seems to be a huge move, though, so we'll see.
Oh, wait a second!
He had it! He had it! Oh my gosh!
You can see in the grip right there, he had it in his grasp.
What?
John Lash. It's possible. It's definitely
that was
possible
insane. That you can see how like that ledge is sloped and very small. Like that's an incredible grab from John to even hold on to that for a split second. And that excites me now for our last 2 runners. I want to see someone get that.
Absolutely. That was incredible stuff right there from John Lash on every obstacle he had, innovating in some way, shape, or form. Really, really cool to see. Ryan Cooper, though, is going to be coming up next.
Yeah, Ryan is going to attack this course. He had a very, very strong placement run. He was our first clear in placement. Kind of broke through when it seemed like no one could. So let's see if Ryan can attack these obstacles that seem to be near impossible.
Representing True Momentum Elite as well. Has competed 3 times throughout the past season. Ninja Coop is on a mission representing McKinney, Texas.
Yeah, I like watching Ryan run. He moves very smoothly. He's very intentional with how he moves and every move he does. So I'm excited to see how he moves through the start of this course to set him up well for the back half.
Absolutely. Now, he is one of the smaller athletes in the elite division today, but that's proving no problem for him at this point in time. But
yeah, good save there.
taking the jumps up. He's linking through to the road signs. Pumps it back up, but unfortunately doesn't get the grab. You can see he had it in his grasp.
Yeah, but based on that reaction, he knows he can get it, though. I really think he can get it here. It's one of those grabs that's not going to be 100% consistent, but I think Ryan's got it on this next try. He's just got to lock in. He's got it.
Here he goes. Pops on through, has a high grasp on road signs.
Nice.
Gets it this time. Ryan Cooper pulls through, and with just under 3 minutes left on the clock, he's halfway through the course.
Yeah, you know he's happy to lock that one in. And now he's on the padlock, halfway through, like you said. This square UFO. Very interesting hold.
I haven't seen that. It looks like a shelf, if anything. But now Ryan gets the wingnut-esque move onto the splat and gears up a lot of momentum to catch one of those wooden planks. Yes.
I love that move. It looks so cool.
I'd like to try it, honestly.
Honestly, yeah. We got to fly to Texas right now. All right.
I'm doing it.
We got to fly to Texas, but Ryan has to fly in Texas right now. He's got to fly up to that hold or go for the skip. Let's see what he can do.
Pulls back the ring already. I'm liking the beta, the mind games right here when it comes to this.
He's feeling out the slack. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was a little ahead of it. You have to have your body in the perfect position to be set up for that grab.
It's definitely possible to do. Ryan Cooper, I think, with one of the last couple of people out here for the challenge course for the weekend. We've seen only Isaiah Thomas make it through this obstacle yet. Ryan Cooper with one more try, hoping to become the second in some way. Is he going to go for the skip? Is he going to go for the insanely small slow hold that's closer to him? Let's have a look.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yes! Ryan Cooper!
He got it! Oh my gosh!
Super
Billy, he's
happy
locked
with that.
in. Whoa,
Gets
that was
that
insane.
180 onto that pipe. He is super happy with that, though. Nice
That was
beta break as
crazy.
well. Moves on down to the platform, and now in second place, guaranteed himself a spot at Motus as well. He's ready for finals, but he also needs to be ready for the Iron Maiden.
And that time on the clock is ticking down, so Ryan has to move if he wants to get to the end of this course. But first, he's got to take on this Iron Maiden. So let's see what he can do.
It's also worth noting that he doesn't have any more retries, so he's going to have to go through the rest of this course absolutely perfect.
This precision is insane. He's straight arming it. Oh, he's going to go for a big move.
I think he's starting to get a little gas. He needs to be careful to not slide out that iron.
Come on. Nice! There we go. Oh, he yelled for chalk.
You can see he wants it. Now then, the tail whip with the vertical limit on either side.
This is insane. You can tell he's already a little bit tired because using up those 2 retries on such taxing obstacles is insane. But he wants to get this vertical limit obstacle, and Ryan can do it. Let's see him get it. Come on, Ryan.
Here he goes. He's got the lock-off necessary. Has to keep that right hand in place and put enough pressure on the left to hold up. Oh, my goodness me! Ryan Cooper! A beta break for the last couple. Yes!
Keep running.
Might as well. Give it a try. Give it a try. Give it a try. Come on.
Full link.
Zenzig gets. Oh, my goodness! No!
Oh, no! That was so good. What the heck? Billy, what are we watching right now? What are we
Ryan
watching?
Cooper.
How are you linking to a cowbell after that? What are we watching?
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I need to
That was
reevaluate
crazy.
my entire life after that run. Ryan Cooper misses the grab on the boot scoot first time. Comes back around, gets the insanely small grab. It looks to be a vertical limit as well, which makes it even more insane. Cruises through the Iron Maiden. Does a massive skip on the tail whip. And then just goes for broke. Holds on.
Oh my gosh. Billy, we were saying that almost as a joke, just like go, but he almost had it. Like, insane. Literally insane.
If he had a couple more seconds to spare, we would have seen the most clutch buzzer hit of all time. But with that, we are going to be moving on to our final competitor of the weekend here at Rise at the Warehouse. It's been such a fun time for all of the divisions, but now we are ending it off with Jackson Polasek.
Billy, all I got to say is we said we had to fly to Texas to try that obstacle. I want to fly to Texas to get on Ryan's training routine because whatever he's doing to catch that vertical limit, I got to get on that. But now it's time for Jackson. Let's see if he can break through and be our second clear on this challenge course.
He's got a lot to live up to. He's seen Isaiah Thomas clear. He's seen Ryan Cooper with a couple of beta breaks. Let's see if Jackson can pull out the best run he possibly can here at Rise at the Warehouse. Yes.
Nice. That slack line is tough, and he made it look easy. And now he's going on to the floating steps. You know, Jackson wants to set a good pace for himself going into those later obstacles. So he just wants to be smooth, and he's jumping straight into road signs. Love to see it.
You can see the impact right there.
Oh.
A nice switch back as well. Turns back to get a bit more momentum fast. And he is currently a second and a half ahead of Isaiah Thomas to this point.
Wow, and he's proving he's not just a speed athlete. He's also a challenge athlete, completing these hard obstacles in such a fast time. So let's see what Jackson can do on this back half. Here we go.
Nice
Oh, wow,
sideways
switch.
momentum.
Well, look at this switch grip.
I have never seen anyone cross grip a wing nut like that in that sort
That
of
was
style.
so
It's a
sick.
splat hold still.
Jackson
Very
is
fast
moving
muscle
right now.
up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, 1.6
Wants
seconds
it.
ahead of Isaiah's time right now. So let's see what he can do here. He might go for the
Extends
skip.
slack.
Oh,
He
no.
went for the VL. Okay.
Yeah. It looks similar to Ryan's first attempt where he was a little bit too far ahead of it. It's almost like you want to hold on to the ring a little bit longer because it sets you up on the vertical limit.
Pretty much that tiny bit of airtime before actually grabbing on can be crucial, because even though it's only a couple of milliseconds, it can gauge where to put your hands, and if you're quick enough and you think about it fast enough, then I think you're golden.
I mean, Jackson's set himself up. He's qualified for Modus, but you know he wants more. He wants to get as high of a placement as he can. So let's see if he can get this right here, right now. Final runner of the day.
Extended
Come on.
all the way out. Here he goes. Jackson
Yes!
gets the VL.
What a grab. Almost identical to what Ryan did. Too far forward on the first one. On the second one, locked it in perfectly. Made it look easy almost.
Makes the jump down to the platform, ready to go for Iron Maiden. He's not even going to chalk up. He's ready to go.
He doesn't even look too tired right now, and he's got time. Jackson could very well be our second clear. Is he going to? Oh, it looked like he was going to dismount for a second.
He could have. Okay. He can't use that peg because the Maiden slipped off. But here we go.
Oh.
Be careful,
I don't know if that was
Jackson.
intentional. Nice.
Oh,
Oh, no! It looked like he had it.
One more
Oh.
retry left.
Man, I don't know if that was intentional or not because it looked like he had dropped the Iron Maiden sleeve, but I don't think he's tired. He might just want to make a couple more moves, get that clear, and see if he can finish the rest of the obstacles.
It's definitely possible that he can do this, though. He's got a solid amount of time, to be fair. If he just moves at the correct pace, maybe matching Ryan and Isaiah as well, then we could be in for another buzzer to round out Rise at the Warehouse's qualifier. Gonna get
Here
that
we go.
backswing.
He's going
line
for the
himself
dismount.
up perfectly and
Nice.
gets it this time.
All
He
right,
needs
and
to
yeah,
chalk up.
he's the only competitor that's seen Ryan's beta, so we'll see if he goes for that or the actual tail whip. My guess is he'll go for the beta. Seems to be slightly easier, but we will see what he does.
He gets very high grab on that VL already.
Oh, he's going for the
Gonna
flip.
go the tail whip, but that is
Oh.
gonna be it for Jackson's run, sadly. Tried to go the intended route, but one of his hands just got muddled up at the last possible second. Still an incredible run there from Jackson Polasek. Really, really well done to him, representing Rise proud. Absolutely astonishing work there, Enzo.
I mean, yeah, seeing anyone catch that sloper vertical limit off of the boot scoot, it's like these competitions are just raising the stakes more and more. 5 years ago, this obstacle wouldn't be cleared by even the most elite ninjas, and now we see 3 out of 7 clearing an obstacle so difficult. It's great to see the evolution, and Jackson had an amazing run, and yeah, incredible stuff.
Super, super happy he was able to get as far as he did with the time allotted. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we now have our final 4 people from Rise at the Warehouse going to Motus. We have Isaiah Thomas in first place, Ryan Cooper in second, Jackson Polasek in third, and then Joseph Nolan in fourth place. All of them raring to go for Premier Series finals in November.
Yeah, guys, for anyone complaining about run order at a competition, if you ever are complaining about going first, Isaiah ran first twice today, and he got first place. So you guys can't do that anymore.
Exactly. Great things can happen with anything out here in the Premier Series. I'm super happy with the outcome of Rise. Also give a shout out to our females that also qualified, KK Andrews and Ava Boswell as well. Super happy about that.
Great runs all around, Billy.
Super elated to see everything. That is not it for the Premier Series, though. Before Motus, we have a multitude of competitions out here waiting to get underdone. Now then, we are done for July. We're finished in July right now, and we have August yet to come. Next week, we are going to be heading out to Empire Ninja in Yorktown Heights for the first of 2 New York qualifiers on the 2nd and 3rd of August. And then we have our first look at Motus the week after on the 9th and 10th in Lee Summit, Missouri. And then we have our second New York qualifier at ROC City Ninja on the 16th and 17th. And then we head to Ascend Obstacle Training in Kingston, Massachusetts. So a bunch of the North Central people around that area might be coming out for the 23rd and 24th. September is also packed. We've got Jump Twist Ninja in Boca Raton, Florida on the 6th and 7th of September. Enzo, you might be going out to that possibly, yeah?
That's true. I may be competing in that competition. And if I do, my plan is also to commentate. So it'll be a little commentating competition hybrid special.
Love that. Absolutely love that. The week after that, we then head over to the Rocky Mountain region for Arc Ninja in Longmont, Colorado, one of the greatest gyms that has joined us within the past couple of years, on the 13th and 14th of September. And then we head international again on the 20th and 21st. We head over to Villeurbanne, France for Warrior Adventure in Lyon, one of the greatest communities as an entire country, France. One of the most collaborative and passionate communities about the sport as a whole. And speaking of passionate communities, we head over to Canada the week after that for Fitset Ninjas qualifier in Edmonton on the 27th and 28th. October is after that with 3 qualifiers. We have Ninja U in Iowa that's ran by the Barron family on the 4th and 5th of October. 2 weeks after that, we head over to Life Force Ninja for the Northwest qualifier out there for Bellingham, Washington on the 18th and 19th. They hosted last year's finals with very, very well done success. And then the penultimate qualifier is at Dexterity Depot, the home of Matt Bradley at Camp Hill, Pennsylvania on the 26th and 27th of October. I'm super excited to see the course for that one. And then in November even, one more qualifier at Swindon in the UK at True Function Ninja Training Ground. I'm going to be a commentator, competitor, hybrid, like Enzo said, for Florida, for the UK competition on the 1st and 2nd of November. Super happy about that one. And then
Billy, wait, before we talk about finals, we got to know in the chat, do you want to see us commentate during our runs? Because if you do, we will figure that out and do it. I think it'd be great.
That would be technically challenging, but I'm down for a challenge anyway.
You're right? It'd be fun. At least placement. Anyway, let's get to finals.
Absolutely. On the 22nd and 23rd of November, the World Ninja League Premier Series Finals for Season 3 will be headed to Motus Ninjas again in Lee Summit, Missouri, for taking all of the top 4 athletes from each division, from each qualifier, and putting them in to a massive finals competition for Premier Series. I'm super excited to see how it goes. Enzo, what are your thoughts on the upcoming comps?
I mean, this schedule is awesome. We have some of the best Ninja Warrior gyms in the U.S., outside of the U.S., all around the world. And these Premier Series competitions are going to be bigger and better than ever. And it's all going to come down to the finals at Motus, which is one of the best gyms on this list. I'm excited to see how it all plays out. It is going to be great, Billy.
It is going to be great. Super happy to have you out here, Enzo, again. Really happy that we're able to do the Elite Division, some of the best ninjas in the world out here. And thank you so much to Rise at the Warehouse for holding an incredible qualifier at Premier Series. What are your final thoughts on Rise, Enzo?
Rise was an insane competition. Like, seeing these grip-intensive obstacles in a Premier Series competition back-to-back is so exciting. I love watching these athletes really push through that endurance. And it's not just tech. It's about that grip strength, that bicep strength, that endurance. We don't see that a lot in modern ninja, so I love when Rise brings that back.
Absolutely. Taking it back to its roots, grip-intensive obstacles, and all-around fun overall. And that is it. From Billy Dixon and Enzo Di Ferrari Wilson, we've been your commentators for the Elite Division at Rise at the Warehouse. We will see you guys next time. Take care.
See y'all later.